Welcome back, everyone. Cannapreneur Partners, Canna News Break. A lot of stuff coming out recently about the edible space, drinkers with cannabis drinks coming out. And then this came out not too long ago. The future of cannabis is female. Gen Z women are the fastest growing consumers of legal weed. Anyone who has any dispensaries will understand this, that the Gen Z women are coming in quickly. Gen Z females, 150% growth in cannabis purchases in 2020 over 2019. Gen Z males, 120% growth. So Generation Z, as they are turning 21, obviously with the stigma around cannabis gone, the legality of it now in several states, they are flooding the market as purchasers. It's very, very interesting. So we have medical marijuana legal in 37 states. 18 states have adult use cannabis laws that are on the books. And we still maintain that by the end of 2021, we will be over 20 to 25 states that in some way, shape, or form are in the process of legalizing cannabis. And that gets us to about half the nation. And once we do, that is a tipping point for the rest of the nation. We think the federal government. So some interesting statistics. Gen Z women, defined as those born 1997 or later, grew at 151%, while men followed at 118. Millennials and Gen X had about 50% and 30% sales growth, respectively. So the cannabis consumer and cannabis year-over-year growth rates, despite the fact that it's been legal in some states since 2016, is really jumping rapidly year-over-year. Flower still dominates the sales for both men and women, as over pre-roll joints, edibles, and beverages. Most women of that age group and men at that age group have not rolled joints in the past, so they're buying a lot of cones, and they do like a lot of the pre-rolls. One person said, they appreciate the feeling of it. They just relaxed, had a good time. No one yelled, no one fought. It was just a relaxing, good day. So female consumers said they like to use cannabis to self-medicate for diagnosed conditions, including anxiety, anorexia, attention difficulties, pancreatic cancer, and PTSD disorder. You'll notice that every single person who takes cannabis and uses it for medicinal purposes has anxiety, sleep, pain, or PTSD is one of the main reasons that they use it. You'll see this over and over and over and over. She said she had poor success with prescribed pills and therapy and preferred to use the cannabis because it made her feel good, it solved her problems, and it's a non-addictive, non-pharmaceutical product. Women also prefer, by and large, especially the Gen Z women, they prefer the beverages and the edibles. So it's interesting part is this piggybacks on this next one from Politico, where cannabis firms are really getting into the space. You have Anheuser-Busch, Pabst Brewing Company, Constellation Brands, craft brewers like Lagunitas Brewing Company in California, and Atlanta-based Sweetwater Brewing Company are also getting into the cannabis business. Don't think for 1 second that because these major companies, Marlboro, go up and down the line, aren't publicly announcing or putting out press releases they're in the cannabis space. Do not think for 1 second that they are not actively into this space. And the minute it rolls out federally legal, you will see products come from all of these companies on a national scale. They're not waiting. They're getting involved. So the beverage sector right now is less than 2% of the overall cannabis sales, but it is the fastest growing segment as the Gen Z generation comes involved. They like the edibles. They like the drink options. The edible section, the beverage sector is exploding in growth rates. We think it's the future of the industry. Cannapreneur Partners, any of our dispensaries, you will see refrigerated display cases for cannabis-based beverages. So as that market matures, as innovation in it continues, you'll be able to see those in any of our dispensaries right now in the state of Massachusetts and up and down the East Coast as we legalize. So we're very, very happy on the space. No hangovers, no beer bellies with cannabis drinks. Give them a shot. They're delicious and they do the job. So we'll be back soon with more. Thank you.